Is that a big one? That one might be a good one. So it's the holiday season, and what better time for giving than now? I absolutely love Christmas time. Love giving out gifts and whatnot. So, and what better way to show appreciation to everybody that's been, subscribed to me on YouTube, watched videos, liked, shared, all that good stuff, than to do a giveaway. So we're going to try and give away this advent calendar during Christmas. All the rules are going to be on my Instagram, and that's where we're going to do it through. Instagram is 608fishing1. And hopefully everything goes well and we can, do more stuff and potentially bigger stuff in the future. But all the rules will be over there. By no means is this like supported or endorsed by YouTube or Instagram or anything else like that. But yeah, just want to show a little bit of appreciation. Hopefully somebody can get this around Christmas time and catch some fish with it. But again, appreciate everybody that has, supported the channel for, thus far. And again, over on my Instagram, I don't have very many followers on that. So if you do enter, you probably got a pretty decent chance of winning. But no, back to the video. Welcome back, everybody. So today might be our last ice fishing trip of the year. I think I've said that for the past couple trips, but the shorelines are getting pretty eaten up. So we are supposed to get some 40 to 50 degree weather the next week with rain, so it's not looking great, but we'll see what happens. Before the end of the season, we're doing a little bit of trophy bluegill searching. I've caught some big bluegills out of this lake before, well over 10 inches. I've never caught an 11, but I wouldn't be surprised if they're in here. So we're going to go ahead and see if we can't get a couple decent fish before the end of the year. There's a couple fish down there right now, but they... Oh, that one doesn't look very... Oh, barely touched it. He didn't look very big, though. So we'll see what we can do. Hopefully we end up with a couple decent ones. I'm hoping for 10 inches at least. If we can't get a couple bigger than that, that would be phenomenal. Hopefully... There's one. That's a small one. That is a small one, but that is not what we were after. But nevertheless, let's get after them. Got him. Is that a big one? That one might be a good one. Yeah, not a big one, but a start. That is a good hand-sized one, that's for sure. Not quite what we're after. It's probably only about 9, so let's let it go and see if we can't find some bigger ones. Turn back around for it. Got him. That's a good one. That's a good one. I don't know if that'll be a 10, but anytime about bluegills pull and drag, not gonna be tiny. There she is. That one we will get a measure on. An absolute beast. That might not be 10, but it's gonna be close. Oh, don't do that. We'll get a measure on that one real quick. She was not a 10 incher, a little bit over 9 1/4, so we'll have to let her go. There's plenty bigger ones in there. I've got plenty of 10s out here. There's another good one down there right now. We'll have to let her go real quick and see if we can't get a bigger one. We might have to upscale baits a little bit to see if we can't get some of the smaller ones to stay away from our bait. And there she goes. All right, that's one good one. We're looking for some bigger yet. That is a good one too. I don't know if it's bigger than the last one, but Oh, come on for it. Got him. It's not pull and drag like the last one, so probably not quite as big, but still an absolute behemoth. I bet that one's just a shy smaller, maybe 9. Where are the big ones though? Just an absolute beast. Nope. Alright, let him go. We might have to put it on a rattle bait to see if we can't call some other fish in. We have plenty of fish moving through the screen, but none of those really big caliber fish. So got him. That's not a real big. Oh, he's pulling a little bit of drag. Didn't look real big on screen though. Maybe it's bigger than I thought. Oh, that's a big one. No, he's stuck in the ice. Oh. Look at that monster. That one's got to be pretty close to 9.5. Looks a little bit bigger than the last one that we caught. Ooh. They are so thick. That one was just on a clam jig head with a Euro tackle. Oh, there's another big one. Absolute monster down there. How big are you? That one is 9, just shy of 9.5. Big one. There's 10s here though. One I just saw on screen, I don't know how big that one was, but it looked pretty large too. Don't know if it was making 10, but multiple 9s today. We need to get a 10. I'm gonna get that one on camera. I thought it was pretty small. Oh, only a 1, a little bit over 8. Small for today at least. Ordinarily that'd be a very nice gill. Yeah, just a smidge over 8. Not what we're after. There are so many of these where I'm fishing and we've caught so many of them, but again, we're shooting for trophies. Ordinarily, most days I'd be ecstatic with a fish like that, but it's not where we're at today. Didn't get that one on camera either, but it's another good one. Not can barely grab them. A big 8, maybe just shy of 9, but still not what we were after. Let them go. You can almost see these fish down there. The water's so clear. You can see them from a ways away, which is pretty neat. Got him. It has been a while since we've had a decent fish, so this is a welcome sight. I don't think it's our 10, but is he cutting into the ice? There he is. Not our 10, but a good gill nonetheless. Probably a little bit over 9. Oh, just barely fell out. We probably go ahead and give that one a measure. I would say just a smidge over 9. And we are just a smidge at 9. Nope. Alright, not a bad one. Still not the monster that we're looking for though. I wanted a absolute behemoth to end the season on, but That is a good one, nonetheless, but not what we're after. And it has slowed down considerably. Finding the fish was a lot more difficult. We ended up coming back to this spot. We went to a couple other spots, but it was a lot of smaller fish. A lot of, I mean, I say smaller with caveat because they are still 8-ish inches. But smaller than our 9s that we're catching here, and smaller than the 10s we want to be catching. So hopefully they'll start rolling in a little bit closer to dusk. I think we're just going to stick it out here. It's been by far the most productive. There's another good one. That's not a monster either, but that one's probably pushing about the same. Yeah, this is just a much better spot than what we've been fishing in other places. Oh, that's a big one over there. He came right on up to it and touched it and left. But like I said, we'll just keep fishing here. It's by far the most productive spot, and I've seen the biggest fish. So we'll just wait them out till dusk, and if we don't catch them, it is what it is. I don't think I did a good job of saying exactly what we're doing. So essentially just fishing with the plastics, tungstens, waxies, and spikes. Pretty normal baits as far as that goes, but where we're fishing is a little bit of a drop off with about 2 to 3 feet of weeds, and the fish are just kind of like cruising in those weeds and like right above them. The bigger bluegills, I can normally have my bait pretty highly suspended, and you're able to get those bigger ones to come and chase that. The smaller ones stick much closer to the weeds, so that's kind of helping me eliminate some of the smaller bites. But yeah, it's pretty much what we're doing. It's pretty simple, not too complicated. A couple of the other spots that didn't have weeds, you would see a fish occasionally, but they would kind of like move through pretty quickly. So this one's holds a little bit more fish, or they relate to it a little bit better. So we'll keep fishing here till dusk. Another medium one, I think. I don't think it's a big one. Didn't get that one on camera because I didn't think it was very big when I saw it when it bit. Oh, just another decent. I don't even know if he'd go 9. Probably 8 and 8.5. Yep, 8.5 on the dot. Pinch the tail, it'll be a little bit over, but that'd be a good keeper if you were keeping. But we'll go ahead and let him go and wait for a big one to come through. Yeah, they're just so many of those 8.5 inchers to almost 9. The ones over 9 have been pretty infrequent. They almost look like bass coming through on the screen, but haven't seen any real monsters at all. I mean, in all honesty, the bigger ones that I've seen on screen we have caught, so, which is great, but there should be some bigger ones here somewhere. This one looked tiny on screen, so I didn't film him either. That one's he inhaled it. I didn't film him at all because he looks so small. Oh, come on now. There we go. It's another good one, right over 8, 8.5. He is so speckled with parasites, though. Come on, let go. There you go. Oh, kind of. There we go. I don't know if you can see that. He is just loaded with those little black dots on all of his fins. But we'll let him go. Yeah, he was tiny down there. I was shocked that he was even remotely decent sized. I thought that was like gonna be like a 5 or 6 incher that we were gonna put on a tip up, but Maybe we'll have to start trying to catch some of the ones that look a little bit smaller on screen. Maybe they're bigger than they appear. There's a small one. Or are you not small? Oh. Yeah. He's a little smaller than the rest, I think. Oh, look at that guy. What are you? 7? 7.5? Smallest one we've caught in quite a while. Guess that's a good problem to have. I'm gonna let you go. I think. Yeah, probably another 7. Oh, there's some bigger ones rolling in there. Oh, he's like a 6. A little bit smaller and we could have something to throw on a tip up, but not this one. It's for fishing for flathead. I don't know what that is. Trout? Look at that. A trout to end today. I have actually never, holy cow. I have actually never caught a, oh, there's a big bluegill down there. I've never caught a trout out of this lake, actually. So it's kind of neat. But that will end today. Calm down. I just want to get the hook out. Without touching you too much. I'm letting you go. Alright. There we go. A trout to end the day of us bluegill fishing. It's gotten a lot slower, so we probably will be done with today. We didn't catch any of the monsters, but we did catch a couple very, very decent ones. I was hoping for a 10-incher. It didn't happen. I'm not even sure that we saw anything 10 inches on the screen, to be honest. So we caught what we could, but nevertheless, if you guys like the video, if you wouldn't mind liking, and if you want to see more videos like this, if you wouldn't mind subscribing, that'd be greatly appreciated also. Till the next one.